flicked on in behind, is it? No, Ross it is who gets there. And now Park Avenue got played down the line towards Knight. It's headed away though by Shraha. And now Latty Fairweather can play it back to Shraha, who just boots it forward. And then Lund underneath it can head it away. Ball played back down the line, goes out of play for a throw in. Credit where it's due to Guiseley, they are growing into the second half very well. They're the team on top at the moment, but they're not on top in terms of the scoreline. It's still 0-0 with just under an hour played. Park Avenue have not beaten Guiseley at home. Right now, that run not been looking too much sign of changing. They win the ball back again, Guiseley, and they can come forward. It's Johnston. Johnston drives at the defence. He goes in behind now to Cantrell in the area. They've got options. It's cut back. It touches him with an effort. It's controlled by Johnston. He could not direct his effort goalwards. It came into him. He controlled it. He went for the acrobatic and he just couldn't get it on goal. A real chance for Guiseley to take the lead. If anyone's going to take the lead right now, it's going to be the visitors. He's got to be happy with what he's seen from his side, Steve Cantrell. In fairness, Steve Kittrick, sorry. He's got to be happy with what he's seen from his side. Ball was played into him there. Johnston, he controlled it. It was Hutchinson with an effort. His effort wasn't very powerful. It was controlled. He goes for the volley and he puts it wide of the goal. Big chance. Ball flicked on now as well, and it's Motley Henry who's moved out to the left-hand side who chases it. He can't get there. Flick on was from Lewis Knight. He's done that well all afternoon, Lewis Knight, really hold up the ball, bring other people into play. His flick on that occasion, though, too much on it. And Park Avenue, still goalless at the Horsfall Stadium, as it has been in the last two games. An hour played, nothing to separate the two teams. You're going off points in this game, though, in terms of if it was a boxing match. I think Guiseley would be the ones awarded the win right now. Ball's played forward, headed up, flicked on more than anything, and then it's cleared away by Dunstan. And Ben Sheriff heads it back forward. Akeem Hines goes to get there, misses it. And now Stones into a good position. Stones in the area. He goes on. Ball play back offside. Flag goes up though there against Johnston. Very disappointing again. Stones could have pulled the trigger there. He just went out wide when Johnston had straight into an offside position. And again, Park Avenue. The guys are on the attack, breaks down for the visitors. We have now played an hour. The clock has officially hit 1 hour in this game. And it's still 0-0. Ball played out to a Dunstan who flicks it on towards Doherty. It's cleared away by Latty Fairweather. Ball headed forward. Now it's with Kane on the left side. He plays one in for his left foot. Cleared away on the cover though by Mitch Lund. Mitch Lund came across well there to clear. It was Kane Felix who broke forward on the left hand side. A long throw it's going to be as well by Becca. We've seen a few of these so far. Not caused Park having an awful lot of issues. Is going to be Becca though to take it. He's still lining it up. Eventually does throw it towards the 6-yard box. It's going to be headed away by Klee. It falls to Hutchinson. Hutchinson on the volley. Always going wide. Sat up for it quite nicely there. Hutchinson, he got his volley away. Always drifting wide of the goal. As well as they are playing, Guiseley, I've got to be said though that I don't really think Sats Kenworth has been tested an awful lot, and now Park Avenue have a man down in the middle of the park with cramp, it looks like. Of course, we had, I believe it was Harrison Hopper who went down early on at the start. Sam Fielding, sorry, went at the start of the first half, he went down injured. Guiseley fans, of course, in the match have got to be happy with what they're seeing though. Steve Kitchen must be delighted with the way his side have played for the first hour, but just not getting that telling breakthrough. This will allow both sets of players to have a bit of a water break maybe as well. Not the hottest day in West Yorkshire, but still like the worth of Yorkshire break. Standing outside currently, and it's not by far the warmest day. It's fair to say the warmest Easter Monday we've ever experienced, but not a bad day nonetheless. Still not sure which Park Avenue player is down here at the moment. I believe it might well be. Might actually be Sam Fielding again who's down. Can't really see from where I am. He is back to his feet now though. Whether he's okay to continue is a different matter. Adam Nowakowski I can see warming up at the moment for the hosts. Have already made one change. Of course, Nicky Klee coming on to replace Ollie Johnson. Looks like he's going to limp off the pitch at the moment. Whether he can continue is a different matter. Might well be Sam Fielding, who is making his way off. Not sure it was cramp or not that he went down with. But he certainly felt the effects of something, the midfielder. Went down in the first half as well. That's a bit of a different injury, a bit of an impact injury. It is going to be Adam Nowakowski who comes onto the field for Sam Fielding. Number 17, second change of the game for Park Avenue. This one has been forced though, 62.5 minutes played. Still Bradford Park Avenue 0, Guiseley 0. Game by Guiseley desperately need the points. Taking a score break from Forsley Celtic, by the way. It is still 0-0 in that game as well. Both sides in the relegation battle. Guiseley were to win this before Celtic lose. They will move out of the bottom of the table. What goes down this season? Sykes Kenworthy takes a goal kick and Guiseley fans behind him, doing everything to put him off. Novikowski's first touch of the game to head it down. Ball flicked on to Doherty. Brad Doherty loses possession, and then it's cleared forward by Ethan Cartwright. Fair play to him for the game he's at, making his first start with Guiseley. Foul there. Going to be a yellow card as well for Josh Stones. He's made a few fouls today, to be fair, Josh Stones, so that one was probably coming. Second booking of the game for Guiseley. The other player on a yellow card is George Cantrill. Nicky Clee is going to take the free kick just inside the centre circle, just inside the Park Avenue half. We do now have the added height of Adam Novikowski on the field as well. He certainly might cause one or two issues from set pieces. Has just made his way onto the field. It's going to be Nicky Clee to take it. He's not got too much in terms of options. And he goes short to Mark Ross. Ross now goes in behind towards Motley Henry, and a combination there. There's actually a combination of Latty Fairweather and Schraha, which gets it away. Schraha then plays it over the top towards Stones. Clee tracking back, and Clee gets his head to it. Stones, though, will get there in the second attempt. Shielding the ball out of play. Wants a corner here, but I think the ball's going to stop dead. It does, and then Clee commits a foul right in front of the corner flag, and this allows Guiseley to have a free kick. Needless ones given away there by the experienced Nicky Clee. He was going nowhere, Josh Stones, in truth. So, excuse me there. It's going to be a throw-in taken by John Johnston. John Johnston for Kane Felix over the free kick. It is going to be Johnston, it looks like. It's like a corner more than anything. A corner that's a little bit closer in. It is delivered in, it's just hit the first man, Motley Henry. It's a really poor delivery. Kane Felix whips onto the back post. Sykes Kenworthy comes and gets there, as he has done all afternoon. 65 minutes in, still nil. What a waste of a free kick that was, though, there by Johnson. Ball control well with Motley Henry onto Doherty. Doherty trying to bring it forward, Park Avenue. Oh, in the end, he's lost possession, though. Good defending, in truth, though, by Jason Schraha. And he can now bring it forward and plays one down the line towards Stones, who really has grown into the second half. Stones, after what was a quiet first. He's got his name in the book, but he's been involved all game. Here's now Lewis Knight. Knight goes through into the area, plays one in, it's blocked well by Schraha, and then he's actually won inside a goal kick. Credit there to Schraha. Lewis Knight did well, skipped beyond the challenge, got into a good position. He had Motley Henry in there. That's who he was trying to find, but Schraha made the block and then played it off Knight. Wins inside a goal kick. Park Avenue did, of course, beat Forsley Celtic 1-0 here at the beginning of March. That was their last win at home. Since then, two draws and a defeat, I should say, sorry. No, 2 draws and 2 defeats, my apologies, since then. So, no wins in 4 at home. They're on course to make it 5 at the moment, but still 0-0. And still time to find a winner for both teams. Goal kick going to be flicked on by Mbeka. Well won there by Stones. Stones with some good play to find Regan Hutchinson. He had a great chance in the first half to give him the lead, Guiseley. Go to Cartwright, cleared away by Hines. Ball back with Hutchinson. Ball going to be played into the middle. Not a bad delivery, it's headed away though. Headed away well by Lucas Johnston. He was put under a bit of pressure there by Kane Felix, but Johnston does well, and he's also, the ball's actually gone out of play for a throw in. Couldn't quite keep it alive. He's just wasting a bit of time there as well, Johnston, trying to carry the ball with him. Guiseley fans really getting behind their team. They know how big this game is for them. They've never lost away at Park Avenue. And the throw-in is going to be taken by LeBron Mbeka. LeBron Mbeka takes it in towards 6-yard box. It's going to bounce over everyone, and Motley Henry can clear. Only as far, though, on the edge of the area as it falls back with them now. As it still carry on, it is Johnston again. Johnston. It's Motley Henry who gets a foot in, and that's a throw into Guiseley deep inside the Park Avenue half. 67.5 minutes played. We're at the halfway point of the second half and it's still 0-0. Will there be a goal in the game? Well, who will it be for? A win for Park Avenue means they are mathematically safe. A win for Guiseley means they can move off bottom of the table or at least close the gap on Farsley Celtic. Ball can be played into the area to Johnston. Johnston turns, crosses one in. It's blocked out for a corner by Mitch Lund, who was well positioned in there. Farsley Celtic as well is still... Oh no, Farsley Celtic have scored. Farsley Celtic have taken the lead against Southport. And right now the gap is 5 points between them. Ball played in now, it's flicked away. Farsley Celtic 1, Southport 0 in the other game. That's a game of Guiseley. That news filters through to Guiseley. That'll be even more of an incentive for them to win this game. They've broken the deadlock. The gap right now will be 5 points if they're to hold on to that as well. It's going to be a throw-in by LeBron and Becker. LeBron and Becker launches one into the area. It's headed away. Volley comes in. It's wide of the goal. The volley actually fell to John Johnston in a nice position. He just couldn't really get his volley away well, but it goes wide for a goal kick. It's not just Guiseley created in this second half. It's not really tested South Kentworthy once at all, so that'll be very, very disappointing for them. Volley came in there and it goes wide. It's still 0-0. Nearly 70 minutes played. With the news of Farsley Celtic lead against Southport, that is only more incentive for Guiseley to win this one. And I guess you can say it's only more for Park Avenue to go and get the win as well. A win for them, of course, means they're mathematically safe. Doherty finds Akeem Hines, who plays a poor ball given away. Here's Johnston, who can bring it forward for Guiseley. A lot of grass to run into. Still goes on Johnston. He carries on. He goes on, and in the end, he's placed. It's a corner, though. Johnston was just trying to play that to the right-hand side to Stones. He couldn't really pull the trigger. And in the end, Park Avenue got enough bodies back and conceded the corner. Got to credit Guiseley. They've really put pressure on Park Avenue here. They've really grown into the second half. Not sure if they know the news, and of course, Farsley Celtic are winning. They are winning 1-0. Ball played in, it's going to be cleared away. Bit of a tumble in the penalty area there. And also a score update at Bradford City as well, by the way. I believe it might well still be 2-0 there. When it low. Sorry, just waiting for it to confirmation that is 2-0, but Paulie O'Connor has been sent off. So Bradford City's chance of getting back into the game at Colchester are very slim. We play 70 minutes at the Horsfall Stadium. It's Bradford Park Avenue 0, Guiseley 0. Ball is now with Johnston on the right hand side. He plays one in. Novakowski is back there though to head it away. Wasn't a bad, but when you've got the height of Adam Novakowski in there, always going to be difficult to get it over him, and he gets there first. Ball's going to be cleared away, but they still come back at them though, Guiseley. Ball is on the right hand side with Becker. Ball played into the middle. It's going to be cleared away as Motley Henry goes to get there. He's beaten to it though by Lassie Fairweather. Lassie Fairweather up against Motley Henry, and he wins this side of throw in. Now it's going to be a throw in taken by Lassie Fairweather. It was originally going to be taken by Kane Felix. Let's have a little cough there. But it is play has resumed with Guiseley. Lassie Fairweather wins this side of throw in. Novakowski appealed for a throw in Park Avenue. Was not given. It's all Guiseley in this game at the moment. They deserve credit for the way they perform, but they just need to win, especially with the result not going their way. Is that a foul there? It is a foul. A needless one to give away. Foul was on Harrison Hopper. I've hardly mentioned his name in the second half. Harrison Hopper. He was brought down there and wins Park Avenue a free kick and a chance for them to get a little bit of respite. And with Farsley Celtic winning as well, it's only bad news as far as Guiseley are concerned. And it's going to be George Sats Kenworthy to take the free kick around about 25 yards away from the Park Avenue goal. He plays it over. Novakowski goes for it. As he won a header there, that's going to be a throw into Guiseley, not Park Avenue. And I think Novakowski has got the final head to it, and the throw in's going to be taken by Tiari Lassie Fairweather. And it's planned deep though inside the Guiseley half this though, so going to have to be. Park Avenue have blocked off many of the ways they can throw it. It's going to be thrown forward. Novakowski goes for it. It's flicked on by Stones. Ball's controlled there as well by Kate Felix. Ball cleared back away towards Knight, who then controls. Knight It's cleared away by Latty Fairweather. And now Avon Park Avenue on the ball. It's cleared away. Ross, though, gets there. Ross up towards Knight, who controls. Knight does well. Novakowski to Watley Henry. Good play. Watley Henry in behind. Watley Henry chance to cross. He does cross to the back post. Comes in. That's header. Cross goal. No one there. Watley Henry comes in. Is that a penalty? Watley comes in. It's wide. And I think the referee is, the way on the pitch, it's not going to be a penalty given. Watley Henry went for it. The referee wasn't interested at all in giving a penalty. A volley eventually came in, I believe, from Knight, and it went wide of the goal. Park Avenue's best chance for a little while. Watley Henry, no penalty is going to be given. The referee seemed adamant that it wasn't, didn't even really look anywhere like he was going to give one. All happened so quickly that Watley Henry's ball to the back post was headed across the 6-yard box. No Park Avenue player following in. It fell to Watley Henry. There was a collision at the back post. The referee wasn't interested. A volley came in eventually by Lewis Knight. It was just put wide. And now Guiseley can come forward again as they survive and escape the other end. Here is Cartwright. Cartwright finds Stones. Stones across goal, blocked, and it's going to be cleared away by Novakowski back there doing his defensive duties. He just thumps it anywhere will do. Still 0-0. This game has really opened up in the second half. No goals, but it's been a very entertaining second half at the Horsfall Stadium. Both teams really helped Guiseley, especially from everything at Park Avenue, but in fairness too, Park Avenue, they defended really well, as they have done so often here in the last few games. Ball played forward now, headed away by Lund. And the ball's kept in play, it's cleared away though, and Doherty can have possession of Park Avenue on the edge of his own area. Plays one out to Motley Henry, who beats Latty Fairweather to it. Does well there, Dylan Motley Henry. Ball played over the top. Knight goes to get there. Good defending by Shra. He's had a brilliant game, the Guiseley number 6. And he wins it again. Latty Fairweather controls the ball. He's got it mixed between his feet and wins this side a free kick. Yeah, fantastic. Guiseley defended very, very well in this game. And I think, especially Jason Shra, I think had a brilliant game back there for Guiseley. It's all about the attacking though for them. They need a goal, need the points. They're not scoring goals at the moment, guys, and that's the issue. Free kick taken by John Johnston. Long way out, around about 45 yards away from goal. He's got his options, he's waving everyone forward. It is going to be Johnston who takes it to the back post. It's Ben Sheriff going for it. It's over Ben Sheriff, and he does control it there, the centre-back. Does well to control it as well. Comes to Ben Sheriff. Had a bit of a shirt pull there. Ball played in by Hutchinson. And it's going to be Sykes Kenworthy's all day long. He's claimed everything, Sykes Kenworthy, today, in fairness to him. 15 minutes to go, still 0-0. Been a while since we've seen a goal at the Horsfall Stadium now. And this one is still 0-0. It's Keem Hines on the ball now. Goes back to Nicky Clee. Clee plays one forward to Lewis Knight. Knight goes forward, lets it back, Lewis Knight in the area, and the attack breaks down. It's going to be a corner though to Park Avenue. It was good tracking back actually and a good clearance. I believe it was Ethan Cartwright who got there. And it's going to be a corner to Bradford Park Avenue. Not going so well for Bradford City at Colchester. They're currently 2-0 down. They're down to 10 men. Corner going to be taken by Lewis Knight. With Adam Novakowski on the pitch now, they do have that little bit of added height. It's going to be taken short. Here's Clee. Clee plays one in, not a great delivery though, it's cleared away. Towards Doherty on the edge of the area, Doherty out of his feet, Doherty shoots towards goal, just wide. That was close. And it just goes wide of the goal. Owen Mason not required to make a save. City Park Avenue's top scorer got the ball out of his feet, let fly, and it just drifted wide. Really thought they were going to take the lead there, Park Avenue, for a moment when Doherty got the ball on his trusted right foot. He shot just wide of the goal. Still 0-0 at the Horsfall Stadium though. Close to Park Avenue come for a little while. Ball played forward now, bit of a tussle. Bit of a scramble, I should say. Ball controlled by Stones. Novakowski loses possession. Motley Henry then, a bit of a scuffle there, and tempers flaring ever so slightly all of a sudden at the Horsfall Stadium. Don't really know much need for it. It's a free kick gone in Park Avenue's favour though. Not too sure if it was a given for a foul on Dylan Motley Henry in the end. He's worked tirelessly, actually a throw in it's going to be. Played forward by Dunstan. Novakowski goes to flick it on. He's beaten to the ball by Jason Schraha. Already sung his praises a few times today, Jason Schraha. Ball over the top towards Harrison off the hand. It comes to Ben Sheriff, clears it away. Very, very well controlled by Lebron and Becker. takes it down to the middle of the clock. He's got options. He plays it forward towards Stones. Hakeem Hines gets there. Stones still has possession though. He plays to the right hand side. Here's Johnston. Johnston plays one in. It's not a bad delivery. It's headed away up in the air. Moving by the top of forward. It's headed away again by Clee this time. Motley Henry wins a header. And now Park Avenue can come away with it. Here's Doherty. Doherty is fouled, and that will be a free kick. Could well be a yellow card as well. It's Ethan Clark right there. He was guilty of bringing down his man. Just frustrated for Gazzy. The tap broke down there. It was good play. Stones played out to the right hand side to Johnston. Johnston got the cross in. It was headed away. Eventually cleared away. And then Doherty on the counter attack was brought down. No yellow card given though, surprisingly there. Certainly looks a yellow card. Guiseley are still yet to make a change in this game. We're approaching 10 minutes to go. So, interestingly, Kittrick has not looked to his bench. And you think at this point he might want a few fresh legs on. But not the case. Still 0-0. Guiseley are running out of time, really, to find a winner. And so are Park Avenue. Gone from bad to worse for Mark Hughes' Bradford City. They're now 3-0 down at the Jobserve Community Stadium. Freddie Sears having the third goal for Colchester. It's still 1-0 to Farsley Celtic. Just going to have a look at Bradford City. It's cleared away now. Bradford City, to this course defeat, will still leave them with mid-table there. Ball played over the top. Here's Mitch Lund. Takes it over the halfway line. Lund on to Nowakowski. Nowakowski looking for options on the overlap. He doesn't have anyone. He has to go back to Harrison Hopper, who plays one forward. Hopper with a good ball forward as well to Hakeem Hines. Hakeem Hines out to Doherty. On the right, left-hand side. Doherty goes inside, goes for goal, and it's straight to the goalkeeper. Really easy save throw in Mason. Didn't really get any power on the shot, Doherty. He cut inside, it opened up for him. It was a comfortably gathered save though for Owen Mason. Not really had much to do all game, Owen Mason, in truth, and the effort there was very easily saved. Still 0-0, nearly 80 minutes on the clock. This is anyone's game at this point now. Both teams have given it their all in the second half, but how much do they have left? Nowakowski heads it out for a throw-in just in front of the Park Avenue dugout. Throw into Guiseley. It's going to be taken by Thierry Latte-Fairweather. He's looking for his options. Just inside his own half, taking this as well. Takes a few steps forward and throws it forward towards Mbeke. Headed away by Motley Henry. Controlled by Hopper. Here's Nicky Clee. Over the top towards Lewis Knight. Up against Ben Sheriff. Lewis Knight will get there. Knight on the edge of the area. Good work by him. Chats to cross and he wins inside a corner off Ben Sheriff. The Park Avenue have a chance to put some more pressure on the Guiseley defence. The players opening up slightly off Park Avenue. Guiseley had, like the first half, had a bit of a dominant spell in the second half. They've had a dominant spell in both halves, really, but Park Avenue have always been in the game. Corner going to be taken by Nicky Clee. Nicky Clee with an in-swinging left footer. He's also got Lewis Knight as a short option. Clee goes for the back post. It's going to be headed. It's kept alive, is it? No, it's gone out of play. A bit too deep that from Nicky Clee, and it goes out for a goal kick. I believe it might well have been Mark Ross who got his head to it at the back post, but it was never really going to direct that back across the 6-yard box. Bounced off his head and goes out. It's still 0-0. As mentioned as well, Farsley Celtic lead against Southport. What a big, big goal that is. Big result that would be as well. That would put Guiseley 5 points at the bottom of the table, which is just really, really not ideal for them. Of course, never ideal. It's the bottom of the league anyway, but that news has filtered through, which I'm sure it has by now to Guiseley. Then they'll know. More of a chance for them to go on and get the winner. Keep the gap at 3 points. Ball played forward has ran through to Owen Mason. The Guiseley goalkeeper who bit the ball out of the back of his net 6 times against Gateshead has been had a much quieter afternoon here. Ball played forward over the top. It's going to run through to Sykes Kenworthy, who, despite Guiseley's pressure on the goal, hasn't really had a lot to do in this game. It's been a game that actually both teams have really lacked quality going forward, but have really given it their all. Here is Sykes Kenworthy now. Plays one out to the right-hand side. It's headed away by Latte-Fairweather. Taken down by Lund, who boots one forward. Nicky Clee goes to control it. Comes off Nicky Clee. It might well fall into Cartwright, who slides in and wins the ball, but it's then going to be cleared away. Now here is Harrison Hopper. Ball taken in by Doherty, given away. Ball's now with Cantrell, who couldn't get out of his feet. then Guiseley have possession with Ben Sherrick, who plays one down the line towards Johnston. He has been very lively in this game. He plays one forward. Cantrill goes back, and Johnston will just about keep the ball in play. He plays one into the middle. Not a bad delivery. It was in towards. It's actually a free kick being given. It was in towards Josh Stones, who went for the ball. It's actually considered a free kick. I think that's very harsh. Even speaking from Park Avenue point of view, that's a very harsh free kick given by the referee there. It was Johnston's delivery. It was a good one. He goes for the ball, Stones. He just can't flick it goalwards, and the referee gives a free kick for a high boot. Even though it was a fair challenge, really, and it did go out of play, but it's still 0-0. 83 minutes on the clock. We're on course for a third consecutive goalless draw at the Horsefall Stadium, Park Avenue. Novakowski goes to flick it on. He can't get there, though. Cantrill takes it in. Cantrill can break forward as well. He's got options. He gives it away. Nicky Clee can play it forwards. It's given away again. Latty Fairweather can find Cartwright. Not a bad game at all, the midfielder, the young midfielder. Here's Shraha. Shraha's given it away. Ball played forward by London. London behind all when Shraha just about gets there. Wow, he had to make that touch. If he doesn't get there, then Lewis Knight is in behind and is one-on-one with the goalkeeper. It was an audacious ball through. Well, in the end, it was intercepted. Shraha's been my man of the match in this game. He's been exceptional at the back for Guiseley. Ball's taken in now by Kane Felix. Kane Felix can go back to Ethan Cartwright. Ball's back again with Kane Felix. Kane Felix has got options. He goes to Regan Hutchinson. Missed a big chance in the first half. How costly could that be for Guiseley? He plays one full. He's given it away. And it's played forward by Park Avenue. It's back in possession of Guiseley. A win for Park Avenue means they're mathematically safe. But they're not winning right now. And Latty Fairweather does well. Goes on. Is he fouled? He is fouled. A free kick given in favour of Guiseley. Their fans certainly have chirped up after that. It's still 0-0. And Farsley Celtic are still 1-0 up against Southport as well. Free kick is going to be taken by John Johnston. Could be a Damerson swinger. It's near enough level with the edge of the 18-yard box, but around about 10 or 15 yards to the left. It's a real chance, this, to get a good ball into the middle for John Johnston. It is going to be Johnston over it. It's to the back post. It's going to be Sats Kenworthy all day long again. He claims, as he has done all afternoon, the quality wasn't the best, but Sats Kenworthy gets there first. And now Nicky Clee brings it forward, Park Avenue. Clee carries on. Clee plays one in towards Motley Henry. Motley Henry might get there, he does, and he fires it just wide. Real opportunity on the volley. He just couldn't get it on target. I thought for a moment that was going into the corner. A really good run forward by Nicky Clee. Gets it out of his feet, plays a good ball to the back post. It sat up for Motley Henry. It was an awkward height for him to volley it, and he just puts it wide, and it's still 0-0. Neither team can break the deadlock. That's arguably Park Avenue's best chance in the game. They've had a couple in this second half. They've yet again failed to test the goalkeeper, Owen Mason. That's a real chance for Dylan Motley Henry, and it's still 0-0. They're on course for a third 0-0 here in a row, Park Avenue. The ball's going to be played off. Is that going to be a throw? It's a throw in to, it is thrown to Park Avenue. It's actually, yeah, it was Josh Stones who was competing for it. 86 minutes on the clock, still 0-0. Guiseley will be 5 points adrift of safety if they do not find a winner, unless there's a goal as well. The Farsley Celtic v Southport game. Bradford City are 3-0 down as well at Colchester at the JobServe Community Stadium. Not a good day for Mark Hughes' side. It's 2-0 Farsley Celtic. Farsley Celtic will surely get the 3 points in that one, and that just more of an incentive for Guiseley to go on and get a winner. But they are 2-0 up in that game. Park Avenue with a throw-in opportunity here. It's going to be taken by Nicky Clee. Clee in towards the 6-yard box. Novakowski goes to head it. It's headed up in the air. It's headed away. Might fall to Clee. Motley Henry gets there though. Motley Henry lays it down to Hopper. Hopper on the edge of the area. Hopper then goes out to the right-hand side towards Dunstan. Can he get it out of his feet? He's not won his side of throw. It's a throw into Guiseley. With Farsley Celtic 2-0 up. Guiseley look like they might well be 5 points adrift of safety come the end of this game. They've only got to focus on their job in hand, of course, but it must be hard not to look at other results not going their way. That is a big, big blow for Guiseley, but they've just got to focus on winning this game. That's a really poor throw-in as well. It's actually gone out for a Park Avenue throw-in. A throw-in that's originally stayed in play, went back out of play. Nicky Clee's going to launch one again, another throw-in into the Guiseley area. Park Avenue's winless run at home to Guiseley like it's going to continue right now, but a draw though, much improved from their 5-0 defeat here nearly 3 years ago. 5-0 defeat against Guiseley, a game where Guiseley went top of the league. Times have very much changed in the 986 days since. Clee with a throw-in, Novikowski goes to get there, it's headed away by Shrahar. Clee goes to the back post, done a bad delivery, headed back across, he's got to get there, oh, he's headed over! Mitchell just missed it! How was Mitchell missed that? Right in front of the goal! He's headed over. What a miss that is. That is a real chance, and Guiseley fans breathe a huge sigh of relief. Bradford, that could well have been the goal that meant Bradford Park Avenue was safe in the National League North this season. The header comes in. Oh, what a miss it is. It's ball to the back post. There is going to be a change for Guiseley finally. Darren Dominic Terr is going to come on, and he is going to replace John Johnston. John Johnston been a real lively spot going forward for Guiseley this afternoon. Has not been able to make any of his opportunities count though. It's still 0-0. What a chance. What a chance that was though. Mitchell on the ball was headed back across goal. Mitchell on right in front of the goal somehow heads it over. Still 0-0. 89 minutes are on the clock. We're on course for a third consecutive 0-0 at the Horsfall Stadium. Park Avenue's winless run at home to Guiseley will go on at this rate. Fast to Celtic 2-0 up, that means Guiseley will be 5 points adrift of safety. This ball is now going to be thrown forward by Dunstan. Headed up in the end by Cantrell. Shrahar clears away. Clee gets his head to it. It's then flicked on. Dunstan gets there again. Clee gets there again. Cantrell heads it forward. Guiseley have just got to go for it here, but it's a really poor header by Kane Felix and it goes out of play. All eyes will be on the fourth official. How much added time will there be at the end of this game? We're just looking at 3 added minutes. There'll be 3 added minutes. Not a lot of time for both teams to find a winner. Is there a foul there? There is a foul. The foul was on left running Becker. Here we go. Will Guiseley be able to find a winner? 3 added minutes at the end of this game. Guiseley fans have been a fantastic voice all afternoon to their credit. It's going to be taken by Sierra Lati Fairweather. By the looks of it, it is with the right foot towards the back post. Sats Kenworthy comes and gets there yet again. And he bowls it out as well. And now coming forward is Harrison Hopper. A chance now for Park Avenue. Harrison Hopper plays it forward. The ball is played on again to Doherty. Doherty, can he get one in? He's cut it back, he's not going to get there. Hutchinson clears it away. Hutchinson then moves it forward. As goes to get there, it's in clear off the goalkeeper. It's a bit of a loose one, and the side's coming and is fouled. That's a really heavy challenge. A really, really heavy challenge actually there. The challenge came in by Kane Felix. It wasn't the best ball back to the goalkeeper. Sats Kenworthy had to rush to get there, he did, but he was caught by Kane Felix, and a yellow card is going to come out for the winger. A 3rd yellow of the game to Guiseley. This will only add added time on to the added time. You can imagine Guiseley will be 5 points adrift of safety come the end of this game if it stays like this. Park Avenue will not mathematically be safe. They've still got to wait another game to do that. They've still got to wait another game or 2. They've got 4 games remaining now. They had a great consecutive 0-0 at the Horsfall Stadium for Bradford Park Avenue. This game though has been entertaining. It's had its opportunities for both teams. Both teams just say have lots of bit of quality going forward, but in the end this result's probably a better point for Park Avenue in terms of the table, in terms of the season. Guiseley 5 points adrift with just 4 games remaining. It's going to take a bit of a miracle. With Farsley Celtic picking good form at the moment as well. It's not doing them any favours. After Celtic's game as well. Sats Kenworthy will take the free kick. We are back up the way. Saxton Ruby does take it. That will add a couple of minutes on to the 3 added. Ball played forward by Cattrall. Ball headed away by up in the air, but anything by Ross. Keane Hines goes to get there, does get there. Ball played over the top now towards Knight. Knight looks to get there, up against Ben Sherrick. Knight does get there. Knight plays it off his mark. Still has it as well, Lewis Knight. Goes back to Clee. Clee's delivery. It's headed away by Shraha. What a game he's had. My man of the match. Doherty goes to win it. Gives it away. Guiseley can try and come forward. Here's Hutchinson. Hutchinson does play one forward towards Cattrall. Cattrall plays one down the line towards Stones. Ross gets there, the skipper clears it away. He's on a fantastic game as well, Mark Ross. Not put a foot wrong all day. You know, this is going to have to be a long throw. You'd imagine Lebron and Becker will be the man to take it. And they've just got to throw everything at them, Guiseley, and try and find a winner. And they came in 3 years ago, it was 5-0. It's 0-0 at the moment. Lebron and Becker to take it. And Becker it will be. Over the front. Lebron and Becker takes it short after all that. He goes short to Hutchinson. Hutchinson back to Mbeka. And Becker plays one into the back post. No bad delivery. Header comes in, it's wide. The header was handled by hands of Ben Sherrick. He could not direct it goalwards. It was always a difficult one to direct on goal. He heads it wide. And that rather sums up Guiseley's second half in terms of going forward. Good delivery. And it looks like the game is very close to being over now. A third consecutive 0-0 at the Horse Ball it will be. What an entertaining game it's been. End-to-end stuff. Both teams throwing everything at each other. West Yorkshire Derby looks like it's going to end goalless. Saxton Ruby takes the goal kick, and there is the full-time whistle. And it has ended. Bradford Park Avenue 0, Guiseley 0. A game where both teams threw everything at each other. Although there was neither team were able to make the breakthrough. Before Celtic winning 2-0 against Southport, that does mean Guiseley will be 5 points adrift of safety at the end of this afternoon. Not a bad game of football. Both teams have their chance, but neither team were able to get the winner. Park Avenue are not yet safe from the National League North this season. They need one more win to secure that, or one more draw actually, if Guiseley were to lose another game. Final score though, at the Horsefall Stadium, in this West Yorkshire Derby of the National League North. Bradford Park Avenue 0, Guiseley 0.